Very good afternoon to one and all. Today we are going to deal with Armstrong number. What is an Armstrong number? A positive integer be a Armstrong number if A, B, C, D. It is a 4-digit number. The sum of A, B, C, D is equals to A to the power n plus B to the power n plus C to the power n plus D to the power n. It is a general format where n is equals to number of digits, where this sign represents to the power n, A to the power n. Okay, let us understand what is an Armstrong number by using an example. For example, 153. How many digit number it is? It is a 3-digit number. So I am taking the first digit. What is the first digit? 1. So I have to multiply 1 how many times? 3 times, because it is a 3-digit number. So 1 into 1 into 1. What is the second digit? The second digit is 5. So how many times I have to multiply 5? 3 times. 5 into 5 into 5. What is the third digit? 3. So I have to multiply 3 how many times? 3 into 3 into 3. So it will become 1. 5 into 5 into 5 will become 125. 3 into 3 into 3. Okay, this is not plus, this is into. This will become 27. So sum will be 153. Okay. So a number that can be represented in this form is known as Armstrong number. Okay. Let us consider a 4-digit number 1634. Okay. It is a 4-digit number. It can be represented. So how many times you have to multiply the first digit with how many times? 4 number of times. So 1 into 1 into 1. What is the second digit? 6. You have to multiply 6 how many times? 6 into 6 into 6 into 6. What is the third one? 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. And what is the last one? 4. So 4 into 4 into 4 into 4. On solving this will become 1. This will become 1296. This will become 81 and this will become 256. On adding, you will get the same number. So a number that can be represented in this form is known as Armstrong number. Okay. Now the second term is palindrome. What is palindrome? An integer is a palindrome if the reverse of that number is equal to the original number. That is known as palindrome. For example, 121. If I am doing the reverse of 121, it will be the same. Okay, 1331. The reverse of this number is also same. So these numbers are known as palindrome numbers. Clear? Okay, that is the thing. If original number is equal to the reverse number, that is known as palindrome. If we are just reversing this number and it becomes equal to the original number, that is known as palindrome. Now moving on the third one, Fibonacci series. What is Fibonacci series? It is a sequence where the next term is the sum of the previous two terms. Okay? It is a sequence where the next term is the sum of previous two terms. But what is the condition? But the first two terms of the series must be 0 and 1. This is the condition. The first two terms will be 0 and 1. So this is a Fibonacci series. First two terms is 0 and 1. And what is the third term? Third one is the sum of 0 plus 1. 0 plus 1, 1. 1 plus 1, 2. Therefore, the next term is the sum of previous two terms. How 3 comes? 2 plus 1. It comes 3. How will 5 come? 3 plus 2, that is 5. How 8 will come? 3 plus 5, it becomes 8. How 13 will come? 5 plus 8, it becomes 13, and so on. So this type of series is known as Fibonacci series. Here, but what is the condition? The first two terms must be 0 and 1. Okay? And the next term will be the sum of previous two terms. Like 2 is the sum of 1 plus 1. Okay? 1 is the sum of 0 and 1. 3 is the sum of 1 plus 2. 5 is the sum of 2 and 3. 8 is the sum of 3 plus 5. Clear? So, but the main condition is that the first two terms must be 0 and 1 only. This is known as Fibonacci series. Okay, it is clear? Now talking about the fourth one, what is the fourth one? Factorial. What do you mean by factorial? The factorial of a number is the product of all the integers from 1 to that number. Okay, it is the product of all the numbers from 1 to that number, and it is represented by symbol like this. For example, factorial of 5. So you have to just multiply 5 in decreasing order up to 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The product is 120. Now factorial of 4. You have to just multiply 4, then 3, then 2, then 1 in decreasing order. Up to 1 you have to go in decreasing order. Factorial of 7. So it will become 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay? The product is 5040. So this is the meaning of factorial. So today we have discussed the general terms which comes in mathematics problems and that we are not aware of. Now you find it more easier to solve many of the problems which come during the exercises. Okay? Thank you so much. Have a nice day to all.